Hey there, everybody. I hope all of you are doing good on this Sunday afternoon. It's cloudy and it's been raining for like 4 days. So I got some things. I got some things ready to go in the shop. You guys know that I'm kind of committed to being outside, but by golly, the outside is just not cooperating with me right now. It's been really cold and rainy and no sun lately. But anyway, such as spring, right? I have finished well, not finished, but this is the first of my crow confetti. This this has been amazing fun. So it's a collection of bits and bobs for you to use as you see fit. The entire bag is photographed and on display in the listing for these items. If you are in possession of any kind of collection, and whether that's paper, whether that's ephemera, whether that's antiques, whether it's bottle tops, whatever, if you're in possession of any sort of collection, your use of that collection is subjective, right? So you're just going to kind of do what you want to do with the collection. And that is where the real artistry comes into this type of collection. You can dump it out into a dish or a plate, and you can categorize it. That would be one thing that you could do. You could leave it in its bag, right? That's intriguing in itself. If you put this on your desk or your workspace, or maybe you're an office person and you have an office and this is just a little inspiration bag, you can pick it up. It becomes like a fidget object because there are so many different textures and shapes and sizes of bits and bobs in here. We have beads, we have buttons, we have wood cutouts, we have Scrabble tiles in here. These are pony beads, these are buttons, these are brads, these are hand cut hearts right here. We have some wooden butterflies. It's just chock full of things to, fidget with or piddle with or play with. You could empty this whole thing into a glass jar. Now, there are obvious things that you can do with a crow collection like this. You can add it to ephemera that you already have and make your own crow collection, crow confetti. Or you could use the items in the bag as embellishments, if you're making art trading cards, or if you're making things like bracelets or necklaces or anything like that. It has all kinds of super cool beads in it. It also has a word prompt. You know how passionately I feel about giving you some direction by just using a word or a phrase or a sentence. It kind of harkens back to grab bags, right? The crow confetti is a collection of bits and bobs. Crows are known to bring things, shiny objects, beads, bits of paper, aluminum foil, things like that, to people that they really like. This is I think they call it scoops on TikTok. I don't have TikTok. You put everything in a basket, and I'll leave a video of how I put this together linked in the description box below so you can see exactly how my crow confetti came together. You can put it into a clear glass jar, and maybe if that jar had like a cork top to it, that would be super, super cool. You could put it into a fairy garden. You could start your own fairy garden with something like this. You could use it as a base, like I said a while ago, to add, maybe you've got a huge collection of beads or a huge collection of brads. You could dump one of these or two of these into I do mine in a plastic shoebox, so you could dump it into a plastic shoebox, and you jostle it around with your hands, and then you can add your own beads and your own findings gems and your own stones and your own papers and whatever you want to yours, and make your own crow confetti. It really does lend itself well to any kind of project. These bags are about, I think they're about 4 ounces, and they're $12.50 in the shop. Of course, you know, with $12.50, we're going to give you a little treat, of course, because, you know, it's always fun. And you guys say that to me often. You go, oh my gosh, I love the little treat that you sent. I love to do that because I myself really like to get treats. And I think it's really fun that as adults, you know, we can treat ourselves to some treats, right? And I'll treat you to some treats. These are not really for kids. They have little small objects, but none of my videos are kid related. Anyway, so I've got 5 of these in the shop. Like I said, the photographs do demonstrate exactly what is in each bag, so you'll be able to see that in the listing. Again, you know, rain, and I got to get a creative journal done. This one is I love the sparklies on the spine. That is really super cool. You know, we said we weren't going to make a lot of these, and that is kind of what's happening right now because I am focused on the garden. But like I said, rain. All right, let's take a quick flip. Of course, we have to press it because it is, let's measure it because that's fun to see about the girth and see how thick and big it is. Sorry, I've been outside and I'm kind of huffy puffy. I've been doing mulch today, and honestly, I think I kind of got it in my throat. Yuck. This is a little over 4.5. So let's kind of push her down on the front and release the Kraken. All right, just remember that anytime you see a paper clip, you are going to have that. These are going to be items that can go together if you want them to go together. I made liberal use of these authentic for reals vintage envelopes that my dear friend Leanne gave us. So anytime you see a paper clip, these things have a similarity. They have a theme. They might have a color. They might be arranged by pattern or shape or size or season. And of course, you've got all these fun papers in the middle to play with as well. I love these. I think Kathy F sent these along. They're from a yearbook. It's very inspiring to see things like that. And I put that together with another vintage envelope. Look at that. Is that not just like gorgeous? You'll get a keyword, a little prompt. This one says voyage, and it's all about taking a voyage, being on the ocean. This says full snow moon. And this is a sewn piece, again, by Kathy F. She has assured me that she has found more things for us to have, and I'm really excited about it because I have had lots and lots of fun arranging her incredible art into these books, and I really appreciate her and the things that she does for us. It's just awesome. This little pocket is called Night, and it is kind of heavy on the pink and heavy on the purple. You'll get into here and you'll see you'll definitely get a sense of a theme. This says smile. This one's really fun. It says you are my sunshine, and it is all about the spring and summer, you know, and we think of spring and summer as when it's hot. Not when it's 60 degrees outside. It's just been weird. We've had weird weather, though, haven't we? I know that I talk a lot about weather. I miss talking about weather to my mama. She was always, like, super funny about, I would tell her, I'd go, Mama, finally, she gave me my space heater, which is like a little radiant heater, and she also gave me my oscillating fan. You guys have heard me talk about my oscillating fan, and I would call her and I would go, Mama, I put my heater away today, and she would say, oh, you shouldn't have done that. you know what's going to happen now. I really miss her, you know, seasonally saying things like that. Or I would go, well, Mama, I finally put my fan away. And she'd go, oh, it's going to be 90 degrees next week. You just see, you shouldn't have done that. And we would just have a really good laugh. We've got a lot of orange going on in here. I did also want to mention, you guys, that I am recycling and repurposing some of my artwork in these books. So you will see hand-painted objects. You'll see watercolor. I do not think I did any... I don't think I did any acrylic that I'm cutting up right now. And you know, don't be horrified. It's just things that maybe didn't quite go the way that I wanted them to. So I was able to just kind of whack them up and use them for different things. This says October, and you can kind of see an autumnal theme in here, which is really fun. Chris's guitar string packages. Those things are crazy handy. The crazy thing happened to him. He was traveling and he went to a bar to get something to eat. And when he walked in the bar, the guy said, "Are you here to play? Are you our entertainment?" And Chris was like, "No, but I have a guitar." And the guy went, "Man, we've had a cancellation. You want to play tomorrow night?" I was like, oh my gosh, that is so crazy. And he said he had a really good night being out of town. It was really funny. This one says, the sea is calling and I must go. That's the way I feel every single morning when I wake up. I'd love to wake up and see the ocean or see the lake, or, you know, even a stream at this point would do. This says sorry, not sorry. I know that I tell y'all a lot of times that I'm sorry, not sorry, that these are so chunky and big, and sometimes the washi tape falls off these pockets just because I've stuffed them so much. You definitely can see a coffee theme going on with this pocket. This one says attractions, and it is kind of all about a bit of travel in here, some postcards, travel postcards and things like that. So I thought that was really, really, really fun too. Again, another Kathy F. Piece. This is a sewn piece. Definitely got a little bit of a wintry vibe going on with this pocket. You know, you guys, I mean, you don't have to use things exactly the way they are in the book, of course, but this just gives you a jump off point, because you can take these things out of the paperclip, and because they're all like the thematic, you know, they're all curated. You're able to just get to a project, get it started, and get it finished. I think there's something to completion that really does help. I know it helps my psyche to just get something completed. I had just a not good day yesterday. I couldn't get anything finished. I couldn't get anything settled. Don't you love that? Mega. And it's got a little kitty, a little portrait of a kitty right there. But if you have something like this, it's easy to get started because you don't really have to drag anything out except for maybe a glue stick. And it's easy to get started. It's easy to get finished, and you have things completed. So we've got a creative flow book. We've got 5 of these crow confetti kits. I also have 2 of this is really actually like a glue book kit, because you have 2 journals in here, this one and this one, and you have, each one has a pocket of things to glue into the journals. And I think that that's really fun to just have like a little kit ready to go. Plus, if you've got 2 journals, then you can, you can play glue booking with a friend or something like that. Of course, you don't have to use them as glue books, but they're really fun to use as glue books. Why did you turn the light off, Tammy? Because I do have pocket letters over here as well. This one is extreme. I will leave the video link in the description. In the listing is the video that I go through all of these and tell you like the theme for each pocket. You know, we've been calling these pocket letters, but I am going to call them ephemera pockets, because Basically, it is 18 pockets chock full of all kinds of ephemera. Thanks for hanging out with me today, y'all. I hope you'll have a really, 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 really good week. Be safe, be happy, be sunny, no matter what the weather. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.